Hello! Hello, 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 and welcome. I need to turn this on, don't I? Oh god. Hello and welcome to this. Don't ever look into a light when you turn it on. Welcome to this final boss fight live stream of sensible life advice and also D&D. My name is John, and if you want other life advice, enjoy buying dice if you get into D&D, because you're going to buy a lot of them. I am joined tonight by Richard.
Hello.
By Sean.
Partly.
Some of Sean.
Some of Sean. A bit of him.
Like the top half, maybe.
Yeah. Bottom half's gone. Gone forever.
Legs are gone, guys. The legs are gone.
And Tanny.
Hello.
And at some point in the next 50 minutes or so, Jeff. Jeff will also be here. And so, let's recap where you guys are and what you guys are doing. Last time, you guys made your way to a small town. You purchased some mounts, finally. Most of you did. Purchased some mounts from Bryn Shandar in the form of axe beaks, large emu ostrich-like flightless birds that make very good mounts in the frozen temperatures of the 10 towns with their large, not feathered, large clawed talons, making good purchase on the snow. And you travelled from Bryn Shandar to Good Mead, one of the smaller of the 10 towns that primarily makes its wealth from the creation and distribution of mead, surprisingly, good mead. You entered the town and were immediately beset by the sound of buzzing coming from the large hives at the centre of town, which create a constant drone of noise that sort of permeates the town. You asked around and managed to eventually find, later into the afternoon, find the abode of the person who had previously seen Cherish's dad, who had previously had Cherish's dad do some work for their mother in the form of returning a wedding band from their lost father. The last thing that it is recorded Cherish's alleged dad did in the 10 towns. As Cherish and Dax made their way back to the rest of the group listened to and spoke with a number of the locals about the missing militia members who had gone in search of the Verbeeg who had slain the speaker of the town. And as you got some details about these 5 members of the militia who hadn't returned from their hunting party, a trapper returned to town, having found them beaten to death by a large club. Terrified and a little bit traumatized, he wouldn't lead you to the bodies, and you were left to go and find them yourselves. You did this and managed to follow the trail that led away from them, with Dax working out that this was being left by an ogre who had probably been working with, or probably worked with, the Verbeeg who had slain the leader of the town, as they are both giant folk and potentially are working together. You followed their trail for a few hours and made it to a rocky hillside where the trail culminates. And I'll just read you the description of where you are again, really quick. The trail culminates at a rocky hillside with pines growing around the base. Set into the hill are 3 caves. At the westmost cave, a frozen creek emerges from a cave which has a low-hanging mouth. The center cave, an 8-foot-high passageway hewn from the rock, is moderately blocked by a tight stand of conifers and 2 massive fallen logs. And to the northeast is a big yawning cave mouth that you can see the flickers of light emanating from within. The tracks of your quarry head to this entranceway.
Right.
And with that, I'm going to press this button on Streamlabs and this button on Foundry to bring you to the map.
Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right.
So you can see here, obviously, this is the westernmost cave with the stream making its way out of it. This is the middle cavern entrance, and here is the very large one that your quarry's tracks lead up to.
And that has some lit, and it's lit.
And you can see sort of down that passageway, you can see the flicker of light emerging from within.
Right.
There is a fire or a torch lit within that's casting some light down the tunnel.
Okay.
Now, in the last session, one of those Twinger things, whatever they're called, gave me a blessing of some kind. I can conjure animals 3 times because it hit me with a snowball.
Yes.
Which I'm still angry about. So maybe I could conjure an animal who could investigate this for us, so we don't have to go down there and be surprised.
Where is our little Chewinga that's riding on Carrion's fox at the moment? Is it still right?
He would be in front of you. I don't have a token for a Chewinga at the moment. Do I have a token for a Chewinga at the moment? I don't have a token for a Chewinga at the moment. Picture it in your head for a moment while I quickly get a Chewinga token. Oh look, there's a Chewinga.
Cute little Chewinga riding on a fox.
Well, I don't actually know it will be able to communicate with me unless I cast a spell, which then seems to defeat the purpose. But I could get us a giant constrictor snake. Yeah, and conjure animals, and one of the ones I can conjure.
Hold on.
Is it? Oh, rhinoceros.
Oh my god, John.
Yes.
Does the Chewinga is trying to show us which place to go as in is there a direction it's trying to heavily want to go to, but they can't because we're stopped them?
He doesn't seem, or it doesn't seem to be making any indication as to where you should be going. It is fairly clear from what you can see that he is, or it is not willing to go inside the cave. And it sort of pulls up outside the cave on the fox and just sort of sits and looks at you to see what you're going to do.
Alright. Okay. Where do people think we should go? Because with what are we focusing on trying to get the Furbeak creature, or are we going somewhere else for it?
I mean, I thought we were coming to kill some monsters, weren't we?
I'm assuming we're going against the Furbeaks.
And there was an ogre.
An ogre was the one who killed the militia.
Yes.
But a Vergby killed the speaker.
Yeah, the Furby killed the speaker.
I think we're working on the assumption that they're working together as a giant team.
So they're most likely both, or we don't. There might be multiple ogres in there. well, I'm assuming they're all in there. So, I mean, I feel going through the front door probably isn't the best idea.
I don't think so. I would cheekily ask you, Karen, if you would like to go invisible and have a look, but that's up to you. And see what we're dealing with. If not, don't worry about it. I'm sure we can leave that to last and check the one that has upstream.
I mean, either way, regardless, the front door is most
bad idea.
ill-advised solution.
Yeah. I mean, my feeling is the first thing we should do, by whichever method we decide to do this, is take out these giants, because I don't want to be looking through another cave and we get surprised by them. So I think first thing, deal with the giants.
All right. I'm just hoping that we're fully prepared. Okay.
Well, I'm sure we are, especially AJ, Brim, and Snicket. I'm sure they are the most prepared they've ever been in their lives.
Yeah, look at them. They're basically already in a defensive stance here. The T-pose is strong.
Well, I see them doing is the when you select your fighter in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, they're doing that.
Just like the belt bobbing back and forth.
Yeah. Which means they're ready for a fight forever. I've seen some.
So there's the creek way, and then did you say there was another one? That other way?
So yeah,
here,
there's this entrance is sort of covered by the trees a little bit.
I'm assuming those two logs has fallen from that part.
It's an 8-foot-high passage that has been hewn from the rock. Like the other two entrances sort of look naturally cavernous. This one has clearly had stonework done to it.
Ooh.
But it is also sort of behind a stand of conifers and two massive fallen logs.
I mean, I'm feeling the creek way, because I mean I feel the creek way probably has the possibility of having more wild things in there, like maybe some beasties or something, but something we could possibly handle. Where front doors, obviously, we're probably going to walk straight into ogres. And the hewn path, we're probably going to end up with against whoever hewn did it.
I agree. I think we should just take the further way and then see what's there, and then come back if we end up with nothing.
Would it not be at least a good idea to maybe, scope out this one where the light coming from and the tracks, just to investigate?
My best are there might be like actual people in there that could potentially might be too dangerous.
Yeah, but we've got
we don't know how much people are in there.
A variety of magical options. I could ask an animal to go in and have a look for us if there's any birds knocking about or anything like that, or we don't have to go in there ourselves as such.
If we can send something in to scope it out, then that's great.
Yeah, that's true, but still, probably not the best bet to go in first.
DM, is there any birds or wildlife aside from the axe beaks we're riding in the that I can see?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm good at that.
Oof.
You take a look around, and It's getting fairly late in the day at this point, in very not nice weather conditions. You unfortunately don't see anything that's... It sort of becomes fairly clear that something in this area has driven away a lot of natural life.
Yeah.
For one reason or another.
There's a fox here, isn't there?
There is a fox here.
What does the fox say?
Well, I could ask it. And ask it to be a little spy for us.
I saw this is the fox that Guardian bought.
It is.
If anything, you may have to ask him permission, not the fox.
No, but didn't I thought the fox did away? I thought the fox went on its wild animal way and
no,
happened.
The fox is being ridden by the Chwinger at the moment. The fox that Carrion bought is being ridden by the Chwinger.
Uh-huh.
I just had a memory that in my head, what I remembered was, and obviously I seem to be in the minority, that the fox had sort of ran off and then came back at some point with the Chwinger riding it.
No. As soon as the Chwinger appeared, the fox ran over to it.
Carrion, can I ask your fox to go and do it and have a look in there for us?
Well, you can ask him, her, it, them. But obviously, if they don't want to,
yeah. I respect you giving the fox the autonomy in this decision. So I will cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Now your best fox voice, John.
Okay, so I've cast that, and I shall sort of kneel down by the fox.
The fox sort of looks up at you.
Hello, fox.
Wait, I can understand you?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, a little bit. Just go with it.
Okay.
Do you have a name?
Yeah.
Could you tell me your name?
Fox.
Fox, okay. I'm Dax.
Fox.
Now, it's very important that we find out what is in this cave, and I'll point to the relevant one. We're too big and we'll make too much noise. You are very small and very good at,
I'm not small, I'm very big for a fox.
That is true. It's true. You're a very impressive fox.
Aye, thank you very much.
But in relation to the giants,
why are we referring them to giants? They're just ogres, aren't they? And
I don't think you're that big.
I'm referring to them as giants because we've got two different creatures that are in the giant family.
Yeah.
Someone then bigger than us again.
Someone bigger than you?
Yes.
And you want me to go in there?
Yeah, but just to have a look. And then you come back and you tell us how many are in there, that sort of thing. Now, is there anything you would like as a reward for this?
Fox looks for meat. Fresh meat.
I am a hunter, and I promise I shall give you as much. I will give you a large amount of fresh meat.
Like a whole animal?
Like a whole animal, yeah.
That I don't have to kill myself?
No, I mean, you, like, seriously, if you want, I'll hold it down and you can kill it.
No, you can do the killing. I'll just take what you. I'll just take it afterwards. It's easier that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I don't have any on me right now.
Okay.
A promise is a promise is a promise.
So this is on credit. Noted.
Is that no good?
I mean, you look trustworthy, I think.
I'm just seeing.
Oh, hi, Meryl.
Dax's mum's going, he's in debt to a fox!
Yeah, that's a come down.
Yeah.
I mean, I can cure some injuries as well if that's helpful.
I did scratch my paw a little when that other mean man put me in a box.
Yeah, he was mean. I mean, no, I shouldn't say that.
Your friend got me out of the box. I like him.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
And this little spirit gave me a berry. I can understand him as well.
Berry.
I'm Arkwright the fox.
As a down payment of some sort, I can give you some of my food rations. I believe like dried meat, but that's only like a token of goodwill to show you.
A token of the full animal to come.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go have a look.
Okay, but don't put yourself in any particular danger. Now, now, I don't want to sound insulting. Can you count?
Looking at animal stats. I'm pretty smart for a fox.
I can tell. You're a very good negotiator.
I'll let you know.
Okay. But I'm sure you're good at judging the danger, the threat level.
Yeah, you got to get out of there if there's danger.
Yeah. Right, okay, so you go there, you come back, you let us know what's going on there, and you get some meat now, the down payment, and then I'll get you a whole animal in the very near future.
I'll go take a look.
It's a promise.
And the fox just sort of slips inside the cave. I'm going to roll a stealth check for the fox.
You can do it, fox.
It's a pretty good stealth check.
Yeah, shouting after him won't help with his stealth.
That's a pretty good stealth check. It slinks around the corner. It sticks its little head in the door. It takes in all of the things that it can see. Takes in the many things. I can look at the many things it can see from where it is on the map. And then it sneaks.
I hope so, it's your map.
It sneaks back out again. It comes up to you, which is difficult because you're not at the front of the group. But yeah, it comes back up and sort of looks expectantly for the dried meat.
I shall give it.
It catches it out of the air, and there were no human things.
Okay.
There was a fire in a pit.
Mm-hmm.
Quite warm in there, and there were things on four legs behind a little wooden thing.
Like animals behind a fence.
Yeah.
Like, are you familiar with the concept of a farm or something like that? Like, where people would keep animals to then later kill them.
That sounds a good idea.
We should talk about agriculture and the farming if you want to evolve your species.
I think that's a little beyond my 3 intelligence.
Ah.
And that is how we ended up with Planet of the Foxes.
And that is why the Anthrofoxes took over Toril.
Don't let my thing say that, guys.
They had.
It began with them infiltrating furry conventions.
Oh God.
There were 5 of them that were just fluffy white things.
That's a sheep, I believe, from the sound of it.
And then there were how many of the other things? No, there were 6 of those fluffy white things. Jeez, there's a lot of them. There's more than I've got on the map because there's more of them in the book than there are space on the map for them to be in. And there are 7 things with like curly horns like he has and points at carrion.
Rams. One. But yes, that's good. But any dangerous creatures?
I didn't see any, but I did see a big thing on 4 wheels. but it looked like one of the wheels was on the ground.
Like it was broken, perhaps.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, did you notice anything else of interest or danger or significance?
There was a fire, and fire usually means people that want to kill the wild.
Hmm.
Well,
Well,
it was warm.
This is first class work, and I shall find you the best animal I can find in the near future.
One of those fluffy things looked like it had a lot of meat on it.
Well, I can't necessarily promise those particular ones, but a white fluffy thing, I can. I'm sure I can do that. Might not be those specific ones, but
You're in debt now.
I am indeed. I have.
You're in debt to the Fox Mafia.
I always pay my debts.
I feel there's a Lannister joke to be made here, but I'm a fox with 3 intelligence, so I don't know what it is.
But well done again, Fox.
I'm a good scout.
I'll turn around and relay this to the group.
Yeah, for the rest of the group, this has been really weird as Dax has sort of been knelt down, chittering to the fox, and you've heard Dax speak in the same noises a fox makes.
So we've heard what the Fox.
You have heard what the fox say.
Well, you've seen the fox go in and come out, so you've probably got the gist of what.
I assume that Dax probably filled you in on the details as the fox went in and is now filling you in on details again, but it is a very weird sort of visual thing of Dax crouching down and yip.
I feel the tense negotiation bit at the beginning would have been good to see. Well, according to Fox, which is his name, by the way, Carrion, there's no one in there apart from, sounds like, some sheep in a fence, behind a fence.
I mean, if there's nothing in there other than sheep, do we want to go in the front?
Well, the thing it suggests to me is, well, if they're not in there, but there's a fire lit in there, are they far away? And are they going to be coming back?
I feel like if that's the case, because if the fire's going, that means they've not long been here and they still have stock, as they call it. So there's a high chance they might be out for doing something and they will come back very shortly.
I mean, did the tracks say anything? Like, did the tracks say that they may have left, or were they?
That's an excellent question. DM, could Dax check the tracks and see if I can work out this manner of thing?
You do not see any tracks that leave this cave more recent than the tracks that you have followed to get here.
I believe that they are somewhere within this cave network. So this is it's good that we noticed, because we were going to go in the other caves. They might be in there.
You might be able
Well, I don't know.
Now, we might be able to ask Fox to check some other caves out, but he is a difficult negotiator. He's knows his value, and I've already promised him one animal. So I don't know if we want to negotiate with him some more, see if we can do some more exploring.
Well, you can ask him while you're able to. I don't know how long your spell lasts.
Hour.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. That's an hour. I shall return to Fox. Say, Fox, I've spoken to the team.
Yes.
All very impressed with your work.
He sort of plumps himself up and just looks big and important.
Yep. And if you're amenable, we'd like to hire you again to search some of these other caves for us.
More food?
More food.
I like more food. I'll need more food after I eat the first food, because I'll get hungry again.
That is indeed how hunger works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
You see one where there's a little stream? Was start
Stream
there?
coming out of it.
Yeah. Now, we don't have much time when I'll be able to continue to communicate with you. So just, don't go too far in.
Nose in, go a little way, sniff around.
You got it. You know what you're doing.
Okay.
Sniff around to find out.
And it sort of leaps over the logs, and you can sort of hear it slowly muttering to itself as it goes, sniff around. Sniff around.
Sniff around. Sniff around.
It goes in and it sniffs around, and I'm going to roll it a perception check. That's not the fox's character sheet. That's my notes. Perception. Which it can do at... that's hearing. I'll give it a hearing. That's not great.
No, not great at all.
Yep. It comes running out of the cave, like full dart.
Yeah.
Leaps over the logs. Almost.
I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I have my staff out, ready to go.
Yeah, Cherish definitely getting the sword out.
Almost leaps over both logs in one bound. Sort of touches down on one, pushes off, leaps over the other.
Nice.
There's a very big thing in there. I think it had its back to me, but I don't know if it saw me or heard me.
Like a big creature.
I'm assuming that's the person that owns the fire and the thing in the other room, in the other cave.
Like a very tall one of you people with two legs.
Which is our name, by the way.
People with two legs.
Yeah, that's our name for our group of creatures, yeah.
How do you work with two legs?
We have hands.
But you don't fall over.
Yeah, well, we've got a different sort of balance system, and our hands are very useful. We have opposable thumbs, and that can allow us to manipulate tools very well.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are tools?
Well, I'm just going to show you this. I'm going to show my my bow and say, because I have hands, I use this bow to shoot things. Things that are far away.
Oh. If something is far away from me, I have to get closer to it.
Yeah. If you wanted to, it'd be like if you could throw your teeth that you use to bite an animal and kill it. You could throw it a great distance and then kill an animal from afar.
But then I wouldn't have my teeth.
But then you can go and get it back, and I can make more arrows, which are the things you fire.
Oh, I can't make more teeth.
You see, there you go. So this is the benefit of hands and tools.
Oh. That's cool.
I'm
going to play with the Chewinga again.
Okay, you do that.
You might want to go deal with the big guy. I don't know if I don't think he saw me. But
okay.
He's in there. He was sat on the ground facing away, I think. But it's difficult to tell I was in a hurry because he was big and it spooked me.
You did exactly the right thing because we needed to know and you needed to look after yourself. So well done.
I think I smelled something else in there. Further in.
Could you elaborate?
Danger.
Sort of smelly smell.
Okay. Right.
Reason to not go into cave.
Yep. You take a break. Done very well.
Kind of smelly. Smells smelly.
Okay. And I shall relay all this to the party. So it sounds like we've got a big monster in there to kill.
Wonderful.
Cool. Cool.
DM, on the map, are these trees, these...
Yes.
Right.
Conifers.
So, yeah. So I'm thinking we could take up positions, hide, and then lure out the giant and kill it as it comes out. I've even got a trap that I can use.
Well, we can do. Let's do this shiz.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So,
I'll go first.
yeah. Where's a good place to hide?
I finished off my cola. Sad times, guys. Sad times.
Because if we're going to try and entice something out of this cave, I need to be as far away from that cave.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tuck in around here.
I'm going to tuck in around there.
That's going to be within your spell range, isn't it? Though, if
A fair few of them, yeah. Even now, I can. It's not once inevitable battle starts, I can then move forward, which would then put me within better ranges. It's just so that way I'm out of the way.
As you go round there, Sean, just roll me a quick perception check.
No, I refuse.
Okay.
Hang on. Perception check. Normal.
oh dear,
Oh, that was nearly a 20.
That was close to a 20, but you sort of just tuck in and pull in against the edge of the mountainous or the hill, and between the hill and a bush, and you.
Yeah, and I duck down in the bush.
You focus your attention strictly on where they are going to lure the Verbeeg out of.
Yeah.
I think AJ is going to realize that this is a good place to duck into as well.
This is a good place to die.
And Snicket is going to sort of come up to this tree, and Brim is going to also come up to that tree, and then it's up to the rest of you to work out what you guys are doing, the Dax and the Cherish.
Oh, okay. Oh, I need to wake up. I'm heavily tired today. Oh my god.
My plan was I was going to try and put my hunting trap down out here.
Okay.
And then, hopefully he comes out, steps on the trap, takes some damage.
Okay. Head on over there and roll me a stealth check. It's to set up and disguise the trap.
Stealth check.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you're pretty sure it's hidden well, and you make sure to point it out to your teammates where to not stand. But you think it's pretty disguised from anybody that's not here and doesn't know what they're looking for.
Okay. And can I go over by this tree and hide here?
Yeah. And let me just double check I've got this right. This is where you've set up the trap.
No, the square to the left.
This is where you've set up the trap.
Yeah.
Okay. Cherish,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I think once everybody's in position, I think I'm going to call them over. So I'm going to put myself here.
Yep.
And if everybody's ready, I'll call them over.
What are you calling?
I'm going to start making like noises with gonna clang somewhere in like heavy a little bit of armor. I'm started clanging my sword onto something like a tree trunk and like pounding it kind of noise.
Okay.
See if it gets attention.
So, Cherish starts pounding a tree.
Cherish starts playing Minecraft. Just punching down a tree. It's how every Minecraft Let's Play starts. Roll me a charisma check of some kind. Persuasion, deception, performance.
Oh, performance. That's about the same. Not making too much noise.
Okay, let's give him a hidden check. Okay. And let's give him a check. Really, jeez. And let's give him a check.
Oh. Guys. This doesn't sound great.
What does it say about this guy?
It says that if he's disturbed, he'll run away and never return.
Well, I'm saying is if there's more than one, that's more chances one of them going to step on the trap. So
Depends which way they come from.
True.
You just start making a racket, Cherish.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a sound from the cave. And suddenly, like, the fox and the chewinga just dart off. Like, the fox scoops up the chewinga, and they just, like, they go. As there is an almighty... There is an almighty roar that emanates from inside the cave.
Oh, fucking hell.
FIFA for fun, bitch.
I'm gonna get fucking ditched.
And you see a cave bear
Oh my god.
come charging out of the cave. I'm going to give it another perception check to see if it spots the trap.
Please don't.
And it avoids stepping on the trap.
No. Motherfucker.
it's a bear,
It spotted it.
It's very intelligent bear by the sound of it.
but not a giant, just a bear.
Just a bear at the moment.
Just a motherfucking bear.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna... It's gonna get an attack of opportunity, sort of a stealth check, because you're surprised by a bear launching itself out of the cave.
Not gonna lie.
Joke's on you. I expected a bear all along.
Haha!
Uh,
I expect this. Claws! Oh god, the claws.
so that is a 26 to hit, Cherish.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That is 12 points of damage as its claw just slams into your chest, and we're going to go to the combat music.
Apply damage. Oh boy. That hurt.
So let's get you guys rolling some initiatives. And
Let's
by
go.
that, I mean, now would you guys kindly roll me initiatives?
Would you kindly roll initiative?
Would you kindly?
Would you kindly?
And then a Snicket, and an AJ, and a Brim.
Brimbe.
Punch the bear. Punch the bear.
What's the bear? Oh, you already rolled the bear.
The bear's on there.
I'm the bear. I'm the bear. Brown fuzzy hair.
Brim, brim, brim.
Brim is going to come running over and launch into a series of attacks. What weapon does Brim use all the time? His fists.
Yeah, I think it's
Mostly just fists. Launches into sort of a flying punch, and the bear just sort of backhands him out of the air. This is a serious bear, apparently. He is smarter than the average bear.
Heckin'.
yeah.
And Brim is going to sort of pick himself up off the ground and just go into an uppercut as he stands up. And that connects with the bear. AJ.
AJ.
The beautiful bird boy.
Agree.
Oh, AJ, I realize can't see a lot right now. Let me give them some light on their token.
Oh yeah, because it's dark.
Not 300 feet of light, jeez. They move up to where they can see the bear. And they cast a spell at it. They are going to cast Dissonant Whispers. Doesn't need them to understand, does it?
No.
Don't know.
No.
I think it's just you need to hear.
Yeah. They are going to Dissonant Whispers the bear. And the bear is going to make a wisdom saving throw. And it does not succeed.
Nice.
Which means it takes 9 points of psychic damage. And it runs away.
Let it run away. Let it run away.
It runs back into the cave. Dax.
Do I get like an opportunity of that?
I can't remember with Dissonant Whispers. I think no, because it's forced movement.
See, I think we should kill it, because otherwise we have to fight it in there.
Oh no, the movement from Dissonant Whispers can provoke an opportunity attack.
Brilliant.
Because it uses your reaction. So roll an attack.
Alright, let me at him. Alright. We're rolling another light. No, never mind.
Well, no.
Hang on. We'll use action surge.
You don't get action surge on an opportunity attack.
Bastard, no, that's true.
But Brim does also get an opportunity attack. And another punch collides with the bear. And deals some more damage to the bear as it runs away. Because Brim doesn't have Sentinel yet. But Dax, it is Dax's turn now. What does Dax do?
Has the bear gone back into the cave?
The bear has re-entered the cave as far as it can move in a turn.
Okay. I am going to conjure I mean, I could go for a giant bear. I'm going to conjure
A giant bear. Yep.
I'm going to conjure a saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
Using my thing I got. So I conjure a saber-toothed tiger.
Surprisingly, apparently, I don't have a token for a saber-toothed tiger.
Why not, John?
Because D&D Beyond have chosen not to have a picture of a saber-toothed tiger for some reason.
That sounds like a them problem.
Now, would that count as an action, DM, or a bonus action, or what? I suppose it's like casting a spell, but it was a...
It is casting a spell. The thing allows you to
Cast that spell.
So it is... that is an action.
Okay. And I shall tell the tiger, because I believe it follows my commands, to... Oh, I nearly sent it to the square with the trap on. To just here. So in the square opposite.
So where is it going, sorry?
I mean, if I can move it, I'll move it, but I wasn't sure if I'd have a...
I can give you control of it, hopefully. You should have control of the token now.
Okay. And I'm just basically going to say, like, you stay there until a bear shows up, and if a bear shows up, attack it.
Okay.
But it will defend itself if anything was to attack it.
Yes. So the summoned creatures are friendly to you and your companions. They obey any verbal orders you issue to them. If you don't issue any commands to them, they will just defend themselves. But otherwise take no take no actions.
I got that for an hour.
So anything else you would like to do on this turn? You've got bonus action, you've got movement you can use.
I will. I'm going to move up. Oh, why the hell not? I'm going to ride the saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
Because how many chances am I going to get to do this?
I mean, it's probably not going to come up that often. I'm, going to be perfectly fair. That's not likely to happen.
So I'm on the back of the saber-toothed tiger, and that's me done.
Nice.
Okay, let me just actually set that up as a thing, because I can with these tokens. So now, if you move the saber-toothed tiger, you will move Dax's token as well. But it is not the saber-toothed tiger's turn, so you probably can't move it at the moment. But
good to know.
Cherish.
Yes.
The bear disappears back into the cave, and a saber-toothed tiger appears that Dax charges forward and leaps onto the back of.
Wow.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna follow behind to make sure he doesn't get killed.
So you're just going to wait for the saber-toothed tiger to go into the cave?
Yep, I'll follow behind.
Okay. It is the saber-toothed tiger's turn, and you've ordered it to wait here for the bear to come back.
Can I give it new orders, or...?
It does say that it doesn't take an action to talk to it, so yes.
Okay. I shall tell it I want to tell it to go into the cave, which I'm assuming it can because it seems to be the same size as the bear.
Yeah, it can get into the cave.
And now I will give it very precise instructions of where the trap is and tell it not to step on the trap.
Okay, well, you can move the saber-toothed tiger, hopefully.
Okay. Can I see? Or, I mean, yeah, because I'm on the attack. Can we see anything up ahead?
Why can't you see at the moment? Where
I
is
can
it?
now. Yeah, I can see the bear. I can see it now.
Okay, good. You can see the bear. It is in the cave.
Oh, does the bear not have dark vision? Does the tiger not have dark vision? It might not do. We'll figure that out.
No, the saber-toothed tiger does not have dark vision. It has a keen sense of smell.
Yeah. I just double check its movement.
40 feet. You've used 10 to get to here.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to tell it, go, tiger. And it runs in.
Okay.
No, I can see the bear, but
It can't, but you can probably tell it where to attack. It might have to make attacks with disadvantage.
oh yeah, because it would have an attack, wouldn't it? Oh man, I get to attack with a saber-tooth tiger. I shall give it excellent instructions of how to, very detailed, of where the bear is and how to attack it.
Okay, roll me 2 attack, or roll me, what is it? What does a saber-toothed tiger's multi-attack do? It doesn't have multi-attack. Roll me a claw attack with the saber-toothed tiger at disadvantage.
Okay.
That just misses the bear. So the saber-toothed tiger rushes up, leaps forward with its claws and goes to rake through the air, and the bear, who is just sort of turning around as the dissonant whispers have worn off, just scrapes down the side of the bear, and it doesn't seem to sink in and do any real damage.
Damn.
And it is now the bear's turn. And the bear is going to attack the saber-toothed tiger, because apparently this is the kaiju battle we want right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that hits the saber-tooth. And then it bites, because the bear does have multi-attack. That also hits the saber-tooth. Apparently the bear wants to roll 9s.
It seems so.
For damage. So the saber-toothed tiger takes a heavy claw attack from the bear, and then it just sinks its teeth into the bear. Into the tiger. Carrion.
Yeah. Five. So, I'm assuming bear ran off back in here, I'm going to assume.
Yep.
Yes.
5, 15, 20. I'll run forward as far as I can. out, and I'm going to use my action to dash, but not the whole
Okay.
dash, just like 20 feet of it, just to get to kind of the middle, just in case anything comes out of these other tunnels.
Makes sense.
Actually, it'll be there. So
Okay.
far away from them, but
Far away, but looking at them, being prepared.
yeah, see a lot more, and even see like down the way you just came, everything.
Okay.
And that'll be me.
It is then Snicket's turn, and Snicket is gonna just sort of run up. Obsolete Goat is here and is cheering the bear.
God damn it, go!
TPK by a bet. TPK by a bet.
Snicket is going to get to here, pull out his crossbow, take aim down the tunnel. And we're going to fire a... he's going to fire a red-tipped bolt. Gee, why? That's 3 people that have attacked it and 3 people that have been one off of hitting the bear. This bear is OP, apparently. The arrow just fires down the tunnel, ignites on the way down, and just splashes harmlessly against the wall of the cave. And as we get back to the top of the initiative, Dax... you can hear the sound of something slightly further into the cave standing up.
Oh no.
No.
And you hear a voice. What is going on out there?
I'm assuming this has been said in Giant.
Let me check what languages the thing can speak.
I can't speak Giant.
Yeah, that is being said in Giant. Doug is here, don't worry. Doug has rolled very badly at initiative.
Oh dear.
I'm not going to respond because I can't think of something I'd say that's going to help in this situation.
Brim is going to run past the cave trap and zigzag around so that they get in. And are going to try and punch the bear.
The bear.
Once again, sort of leaps into the air, puts a foot off the cave wall, and sort of comes down with the Superman punch. And gets swatted out of the air again. Re-evaluating that tactic, they go for an uppercut as they stand up off the floor, and this time it doesn't connect with the bear. So this was a fun turn for Brim. AJ is just going to sort of catch up to Carrion and just... Where'd they go?
Points down the tunnel.
I thought the plan was to lure them out.
I don't know. They went after the cave. They went after the bear.
Dax.
Okay. I will, standing on top of the saber-tooth tiger.
Yep.
I will stab the bear. 'Cause I'm assuming I'd be in melee range.
You'd be within melee range of the bear, yes.
Rather than, because obviously I'd rather use my bow, but I suspect that would then be at disadvantage.
Yes.
Fair enough. And I will stab it with my short sword. Jesus.
I'm afraid that's a no. It might be a TPK by a bear at this rate.
That's me then. That'll.
Cherish.
I'm gonna run in. Damn.
This is what you get for sending a fox to do your scouting.
I think that's it.
That is as far as you can go on a single move action.
I'll go there, behind Dax with the saber tooth. And yeah.
As you hear footsteps approaching Dax, light starts to emanate out from this cavern entrance, and now the bear is being lit up, so the saber-toothed tiger can make their attacks this turn normally.
Yay!
That'll hit the bear. Oof. That's some decent damage on the bear, and you can see the bear, like, with this slice across the bear's face, the bear is, like, backing down and starting to try and look for a way out of this fight. But it also realizes it's slightly cornered. And so it is going to spend its turn. Well, it's not got a lot it can do, but it's going to try and use all of its actions, which is the bite and the claw attack, to attack Brim, because Brim has been fairly ineffective at punching it. So it lunges forward with its claw, its teeth, and snaps, and Brim just moves out of the way, and that's another bite attack. It gets a claw attack. And with an almighty claw, it misses horribly. This is kind of a everybody's flailing at everybody else combat. But luckily, Carrion has just returned, and it is now Carrion's go.
It's my turn. I don't know what I can do, though. I don't really want to attack the bear. I just want to... I mean, the bear just wants to bounce. We got bigger fish to fry, aka Doug. I'm gonna move a little bit that way so I can start seeing down this corridor. And I am going to prepare a... How far is it? Let's do a chill touch. I'm gonna prepare a chill touch.
Okay.
For if I see a giant-like enemy coming, like, if I see a giant-like enemy anywhere along this cone that I can see,
Okay.
I will unleash chill touch.
Okay. Solid plan.
That's prepared.
Snicket, never one to back down from a fight. Takes aim. Fires the firebolt again.
was nearly an 18.
Nope. 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 And coming around the corner. Don't worry, Yoga Bro. I got you. Oh no. Doug lumbers into the combat. And several things happen at once as Doug lumbers into the combat. One, Carrion, can you see him from where you are?
I can.
Would you like to take your reaction to cast your spell?
Did I hear what he said? Or would I have heard what he said from where I am?
Can you speak Giant?
I can speak a lot of things. Hang on. Yes, I can.
Then yes, you would have heard what he said.
Because that doesn't sound hostile.
He's just not very clever. Like,
It's like he's called this bear by name, and then he's just gone, "Oh no!" when he sees you lot, and not "Oi, get out of my cave" or "Rar" or anything. He's like,
You don't look scary.
I am not going to cast. Can I use my reaction instead to just call out in Giant? What would I say in Giant? Are you friend or foe? Just something like that. Like foregoing my kill touch, just saying that to him in Giant. Like, yell it out in Giant.
That depends. Are you friend?
Yeah.
Why are you here in my cave? This is Doug's cave.
We're investigating some killings that have happened in the nearby town.
Oh, you mean the killing I did?
Yeah, why'd you do that?
They were attacking me. I attacked back.
And did you do anything to make them attack you?
I stole their stuff, maybe.
You shouldn't be stealing stuff, mate.
Carrion, Carrion, please, just do some.
Mate.
Me and friend just live here. It hard.
Yeah, odd.
Well, you shouldn't be stealing stuff though, mate. Come on, mate.
Why are you calling me mate? I'm Doug.
Well, you're Doug. You're my mate.
You're not my mate. Doug's my
I'm your
mate.
No, but we're best buds, me and you.
Well, I'm Bud. Oh, I don't understand. It's confusing.
But guys, in common, idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I'll speak common too.
Fine. I don't say in common. I say in infernal, so only Cherish can hear.
I don't speak infernal.
Yeah. Even okay then. Fine. I'm gonna go even fucking worse on your ass. I'm going to say that roughly, guys, he's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm going to alternate every word with common, infernal, sylvan, deep speech, undercommon, giant, and primordial.
I caught like 1 word out of 10 there.
I got a lot of languages, bro. Jeff has arrived.
It's Jeff.
Hello.
Hey, Jeff.
Hello.
I'm having a sick rap battle.
Robin and Barney.
with a giant.
Yeah. Karen, can we just get on? It can kill us and we can kill it. Can we just move on to that?
Why do we need to kill it?
Doug looks down at Yogaburo and just move out of the way, mate. Oh, why have you got me saying mate now? Oh,
Because we're buds!
he looks at Yogaburo and move out of the way, and he looks back into friend, get out of here. And at the top of the initiative, I'm going to add a new initiative
Yay. I've come back at the best time.
for friend.
Friend!
Friend.
Best friend.
Brim. It is Brim's go at the top of the initiative.
Well, Karen, I'm very pleased you didn't use your turn to hurt it or anything. So,
If he was attacked for no reasonable reason, he is within his right to defend himself.
On Brim's turn, Brim is going to punch a bear.
We're fighting a bear.
Why does it do that for?
What, punch a bear?
Also, friend?
Actually, Brim roundhouse kicks the bear.
It's Jeff.
Hello.
And then he is going to flurry of blows. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh shit, there's a bear. Could you hand me that shotgun body, also that chair?
Oh no.
We're fighting a bear. Now your life's in great danger and you don't even care.
Actually, I'm going to use a lucky to re-roll one of those.
Where to me
jeez.
can't you see?
Never mind. Brim is not lucky today. Brim is just being ignored by fate right now.
Well, what you get for, I don't know, whatever Brim did to piss off fate.
You hear a loud sound coming from inside the cave. As just slamming noises occur as something moves very rapidly across the cave that none of you can see.
That don't sound great.
On AJ's turn, AJ is going to try and move to a position where they can hopefully see a thing. They can see the bear. How far away can that work? Are they within range? These are questions I have. They are within range. They are going to vicious mockery the bear. I'm going to roll the bear's saving throw.
This is the one that I feel you should be able to understand the language. But yeah, the rules say you can't. They just have to hear you.
Yeah, I just have to hear you.
So the bear won't understand a word of it, but he feels insulted.
He feels insulted and hurts from it. And it chips away at him inside. Dax.
I'm going to. Now, you know, when you said like we could hear something moving.
Yes.
Was that like further within the cave system?
As
in we can't see it because it's just behind, far away.
Like, yeah, it's far away to the west of you at the moment.
Yes, not because it's invisible or something like that, and very near.
No, it doesn't sound very near to you. It sounds very distant movement. Loud, big, but distant. But getting closer.
Don't sound great.
I will stab the bear.
Okay.
Stab that bear.
That just hits the bear.
Ooh, gone.
That kills the bear.
Yeah.
Bear, no!
Fucking hell.
Well, this can be what Fox gets to eat.
I'm just going to move the bear out of the way for a moment and say Cherish.
Sorry, DM, can I bonus action?
Yep.
Hex the next one up, the one.
Doug.
Carry it, having the yes.
You hex Doug.
Having the conversation with.
You hex Doug. And the shadows slowly grow around him a little bit more dense. Cherish.
Right. Is he become hostile now, Doug?
He's got a spear, and he is approaching you with a spear. He's not like...
Are you guys like UN peacekeepers who can't do anything until you're literally fired upon, even if they walk up to you with a gun? Like...
Well, so far, we know he only attacked all those other people because they attacked him first.
We do know a little bit more than that.
No. We got their side in Good Mead.
He said because he was stealing their stuff.
Yeah, he was stealing their stuff, not enough to want them to fucking kill him.
I'm like, hey, what did he say, guys?
He said that they attacked him first, so he was just defending himself, and he admits that he was stealing their stuff. But yeah.
Do you think I should hold back?
No, kill him.
I feel we're going to have to at least beat him into submission at the very minimum.
Got it. Starts charging over.
God.
Like, I pass through the saber tooth, I pass through, and I'm gonna smack him with the netherlight.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna check.
What are you checking?
Just check them. I forgot about maneuvers. Just want to recheck them again. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna, hit with my netherlight. Come on! Oh, yeah, I need to get onto the thing. Attack. Normal.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Alright, I'm gonna use Action Surge and try again. I'm just going to use the button attack again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
That doesn't hit either.
I'm just not rolling well today.
No one has been.
Foundry, something is fucking wrong with your algorithm.
Do you want to stay where you are or move around or...
I'm going to stay where I am because I think I've used up a little bit of my movement.
You've got 20 feet of movement in, so you can move a little bit if you like.
I mean,
No.
is where Cherish is right now, would that block the saber-toothed tiger from getting into the fight?
It would make some difficulty for the saber-toothed tiger to get into the fight.
Alright. I'm staying where I am.
Okay, saber-toothed tiger.
You think you can, like, pounce, can't you?
I don't know. Can it get into attack?
You'd have to come up to like here. The wall is gonna give it some cover.
Right, we'll do that then. Is that right?
Yeah, that's where you can sort of squeeze around and into there and roll me the attack. It's going to have a slightly higher AC for the
Fair
awkwardness of the wall. But that'll hit.
Mm.
That hits, and Doug is not happy.
See, now you're pissed off, Duck.
The cave bear is dead, so carrion.
I'm going to move up a little bit to the cusp of the pointless fucking trap. And I am going to call up to him and be like, mate, we don't want to do this, but you're giving us no choice. You're being a really bad friend right now.
Get out my cave. That really hurt. Oh.
Well, I'm sorry to have to do this, but you're leaving us no choice because you're being a bad friend. the pale green-blue whip extends from my arm and I swat it at him.
Damn.
Oh, come on, it does.
Well, I had to roll good at some point, apparently, but...
Wow.
Well, it still takes that damage, probably half. I'm going to go ahead and assume. Yeah, half damage. Doesn't suffer the other effect.
Ow!
See, I don't want to do this, Doug. You know, just back down. We can talk about this.
And then it is Snicket's turn. Jeff, if you're talking, you're muted.
I am muted indeed, yes. I say, is this another cave entrance here?
Yes, this cave entrance in the center is sort of hewn stone, whereas there are two cave entrances. This one with a lake, this one with a stream, frozen stream leading out of it, where the cave bear exited, and this one over here are sort of rough, like natural cave entrances. This one is an 8-foot tall stoneworked entrance.
I'm going to, if I may, move up to here, try and like duck behind these logs.
Okay.
And then I'm going to send Betsy out.
Yep.
Force ballista Betsy, please.
1 force ballista Betsy coming right up. I think I can do this with pressing this button. Force ballista Betsy. And then you should...
Yeah, she'd come. I'll put her about here.
Okay.
And goes forward 15 feet into the cave. Now, can I see what Betsy sees? That's the question, actually.
I don't know if you can.
I don't believe you can.
I believe Betsy can see what Betsy sees.
Yeah, could you order Betsy to say, like, go in there, shoot at the enemy? and it would.
No, my order is going to be go in there and scout and relay back what there is.
Anything else on your turn, or is that it?
Well, obviously I can't see what Betsy sees, so that's a bit of a waste of a turn. But yeah, that's it.
I bet you'll come back next turn with information.
That's a nice isolate I've just had.
Doug. Doug gets 2 attacks, and so he's going to attack once the saber-toothed tiger.
Whoa.
Dear.
That is 17 damage to the saber-toothed tiger,
That's a chunk.
which doesn't kill the tiger. But he then spins his spear round and attacks Cherish.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Don't worry, it's only 14 points of damage as he drives this giant spear down into you.
Oh, I'm not looking good.
And that is Doug's turn. It is now Brim's turn. And Brim is going to run up to the Doug. And he shakes his head a bit. Takes an uppercut attack. And this time collides with Doug. A little bit at least. And then I need to remember, Brim, your Hands of Healing. How does that work?
I think it's like lay on hands, isn't it?
As when you use Flurry of Blows, you can replace one of your unarmed attacks with a Hand of Healing. Nice. So he's going to do a Flurry of Blows, and he is going to punch Doug once more.
Punch Jerry.
Oh, God.
Which just hits. And then, yes, he is going to punch Cherish.
Why?
You got this, bud. Bump. You feel better.
Oh, shit, okay. I was like, why are you hitting me for?
He punches you for 5 hit points.
I take that.
He punches 5 hit points back into you.
That should help.
I'm just going to see if that helps with that as well. And then it is Friend's turn. Friend.
Yes.
Friend?
Friend comes running out of the cave. And I got to work out which. There we go. Friend! It bellows as it gets to the cave entrance. And I'm going to see, does Ogre have anything that can it use at range?
Oh.
Oh.
May I claim half? May I claim half cover?
I'll give you half cover. So yeah, it's Friend emerges from the cave and lobs a javelin at... In fact, I'm going to give you all half cover, and I'm going to roll a dice. 1, 2, Snicket, 3, 4, Carrion, 5, 6, AJ.
Yay!
Snicket!
Is this all the people who acted out the fight?
These are all the people who are outside where Friend can see them.
This ain't fun.
Snicket, does
Yay!
a 20 hit your armor class +2?
No. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. By 1.
A giant javelin slams into you for 10 points of damage.
Ow. 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 Don't like that.
Ow.
I kicked the log. The log was supposed to protect me. I kicked the log.
You stub a toe.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit.
Yeah. Friend not very friendly. Betsy, get back out here.
Let's see. Is this a dumb idea, me? I don't think
For whom?
so.
AJ or for...
AJ lays a hand on themselves and casts heroism.
About you, I touch myself. Oh.
And they gain 4 temporary hit points and then charge at friend.
What the hell, AJ?
Drawing out their whatever the rapier and dagger as they charge across towards friend. Dax.
Am I? If I was to move back, would I be in? Would the giant get an attack of opportunity?
You can be positioned on the Sabretooth where you are ranged attacking the giant.
Oh, okay, that's pretty much what I wanted to.
I assume you would sort of like scoot back a bit and prepare for this charge into Doug.
Yeah, right. So I will take a shot with my bow.
Okay.
Jeez. Priest.
That does not hit.
Oh well, that's it for Dax.
Look, Boundary, you're taking the piss now.
Cherish.
Yeah, you are legit taking the. Okay.
Is it too late to go back onto roll 20?
Yes. We
Right,
aren't
yeah.
going back.
Right, first things first, I need to take off my action.
Being perfectly frank, roll 20 is much better.
Take
No,
it
but it's
off,
different.
I've used it already. Alright, I'm gonna go another light again. Stop highlighting the temporary points. I don't need it. I can't get any more with that now. Alright, another light. Attack. Please roll.
That's
20.
better.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then, so I'll do damage. Wait, I also have a bonus I want to do, a bonus spell in a minute, which is Searing Smite.
Okay.
So can I do the damage first and then Searing Smite?
Are you basically saying that you wanted to have Searing smited before this attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep forgetting that you have to do it before and then not after.
I will allow it this time.
I know, I need to remember not to do it after. Do it before. Okay, so damage first of the
Of the Netherlight.
That's a 7.
Okay.
And then Searing Smite. So it needs to roll a Constitution saving throw. It fails.
It fails.
So damage normal. It's on fire.
Really? Really? It succeeds the fucking intelligence, but fails the constitution, the one thing it's good at.
Yeah, it's Bizarro Day apparently.
Since I've already used my bonus, I can't do any more bonus actions.
No, you've used your bonus action for Searing Smite.
I want to use my superior die.
Oh no.
You can't this turn, I'm afraid.
No. Okay. Maybe next time.
It is now
Continue.
the Sabretooth Tiger's turn.
Yes, Jeff, were you aware the Dax is riding a saber-tooth tiger right now?
I am now.
Yeah, I'll just do the same. Try and claw it.
Okay.
Claw its eyes out.
That'll hit. Okay, Doug is not looking great.
He just had his eyes clawed out. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean it's not a good thing.
Like you can still see, but they're just like hanging out of the
Slices across him, and he's starting to bleed quite heavily from these attacks that are hitting him. Carrion.
Do I deal with friend or do I deal with Doug?
I think
I feel I should.
friend.
I'm feeling friend is the new threat and it hasn't taken much damage. So
But don't you need to talk to him and find out what his motivation is for his various crimes? And
first of all, is it possible to try and convince friend as a bonus action to back off?
Depending on how you do it, I'll allow it.
Literally, friend, no. That's it.
Me am friend.
Friend, stop.
It doesn't work, I'm afraid.
Well,
Poopy.
Me am friend. Me save Doug.
now do I attempt to force the issue of fucking off, or do I just kill it? I'm going to whip the mind whip still out. I just flick it over towards friend.
Okay, let's see how friend's intelligence rolls. 1.
More
Rather surprisingly.
Me am friend.
Just and he will take all of that.
Me am friend and me am hurt.
And he, on his next turn, he can either do an action, a move, or a bonus action, not all of them.
Okay. Oh. Snick it.
Okay, so looking to book it into the cave to follow Betsy because I don't want another one of those things coming after me. So first thing, I'm going to try and hit him with a ray of frost, try and do some damage and slow him down.
Okay.
Normal.
That'll hit.
That was close. Damage is normal. 3 cold damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn, just in case he tries to move anything.
Okay.
And then I am going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself and book it into the cave.
Meep, meep.
So Betsy didn't quite work. Now it's time for Sandy. What is this place?
This 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage has dozens of burial niches carved into the walls.
I suppose I can't see at the moment if the burial niches are actually filled of anything, but that's okay. That's not my
Not right now.
No, that's not my current problem.
Now it is Doug's turn. Doug is going to attack the saber-toothed tiger that just clawed him in the face.
Oh, that was nearly a 20 on my screen.
That was nearly a 2 on mine. But an 18 will hit the saber-toothed tiger, which takes 13 points of damage, which I believe means the saber-toothed tiger disappears in a puff of fey smoke.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I can all call 2 more if we need.
And then Doug spins around the spear and stabs it down into Brim.
Oof.
That'll hit Brim. Brim is gonna spend another lucky.
Lucky!
That'll still hit Brim.
God damn it.
But only just compared to the last time when it hit by a lot, which makes no difference. But Brim takes a stab from the spear and is hurt. And then I believe it is Brim's turn, where I think this verse, much like the previous one, is going to be punching the giant.
Punch him in the nards! Punch him in the nards!
And that just hits. That does just hit. And we're just going to do another standard unarmed attack. Or not. Brim does an uppercut, punches him near the nards, and then goes to crack a knee with his elbow and just slams his elbow into very solid knee bone that doesn't take the damage. So that went well. Now it is Friend's turn. And Friend is going to bring down his great club on AJ.
What the hell was that?
Friend! Slams the great club down, and there's a snow just kicked up everywhere as AJ nimbly steps to one side. And sort of in a very anime-esque moment, Carrion, you just see all this snow kicked up, and you're like, AJ! And then the snow clears, and oh, it's fine.
Goku, I mean AJ!
And then AJ is going to attack with Rapier first. And then dagger. Friend hurt.
I love how AJ, a bored bird, is going toe to toe with that thing and kicking its ass.
Dax, now deposited back onto the ground.
Yeah.
Amidst the corpse of a bear, but the spiritual form of your saber-toothed tiger has just vanished. I need to unmount you before I put it into the wall, apparently.
It just pops out of existence, I think.
Yeah. But your token was still mounted on the dead saber-tooth. So yes, you are amidst the cave bear's remains.
Right. I will take a shot at Doug.
Okay.
Along. Jesus.
Son of a fuck.
That just misses.
This
is outrageous.
Yeah. That's me done. Yep.
Cherish.
Oh boy. Okay. Time for me to smack this guy. Okay. Where's my... There it is. Another light. Attack. Normal.
That'll hit.
Hit. And then
You swing the axe round.
normal 10.
Nice.
And then I'll use one of my maneuvers.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Let's see. When you hit melee weapon, we're trying to do a sweeping attack. Yeah, sweeping attack might be good. You can spend one target attempt to damage another. Oh, it's another creature.
You can hit Brim if you like.
I don't want to hit Brim, but though I can use maneuvering attack, or I can get commander strike so he can attack again.
You can do maneuvering attack, because that is just allowing somebody to move. The commander strike uses your attack action.
Alright, yeah. So I'll use maneuvering attack on Brim.
Okay. So Brim will take that maneuver and duck through Doug's legs and get to here.
Yep.
You can, however, roll a superiority dice.
Ooh, let's see.
So roll me a d8.
Damage.
Nice.
Nice.
So that 10 becomes 17 damage. And then that is all you do this turn.
Yep, I'll just stand here and look pretty.
Carrion.
Well, that's not really. I feel I'm just going to magic missile friend
Okay.
at second.
So that would be 4d4 plus 1 damage. 4d4 plus 4. 4d4.
So, I'm going to attempt this. That should be right.
Yeah.
Doing the situational blurb. Yeah.
So that all hits into friend.
Point. I just fire it straight as I say, bad friend.
Oh. Friend hurt.
Oh, you should have thought about that, friend, before you started being horrible to us.
Friend sleepy.
Well, you should just go away and leave us alone.
Yeah, just lie down and go to sleep.
Friend protect friend.
Well, your friend won't be around much longer.
Snicket.
I'm gonna have to delete those, John, because they've been really weird. It's telling me that it's now. Hang on, I'm gonna refresh my page because it's telling me that I've now just left when I've just pressed it to say like I'm now. Leave. I just finished. Yeah.
Snicket.
Yep, I'm gonna poke my head out the cave a bit. Come on. Let me move to about there. And I did see Betsy. Betsy's gonna. Betsy! There's a bit of a flaw in the plan of the thing of being able to move Betsy if I can't actually see her. Right, and Betsy comes to there. 5, 10, 15. And Betsy's gonna... This is still my bonus action. Betsy's gonna fire at friend.
Okay. Roll me that attack. You should be able to do that from the Betsy token.
Oh, that's fair. Force Ballista. Go on, Betsy. Do it. Betsy!
I'm afraid that doesn't hit.
Never mind. I've still got my action. I am going to use another spell slot for my action and this.
Okay.
Charge myself up with some temporary hit points.
Roll that d4.
8 temporary hit points.
Very nice. Now it is Doug's turn. Doug is going to stab the two people flanking him.
Okay.
Once at Brim. That was nearly a 1.
Oh boy.
And once at Cherish.
Does not hit.
Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
Brim gets to roll with advantage. That does hit. Brim is dedicated to bringing this guy down this round, so we're going to flurry of blows. And that's 2 17s, both of which hit. Well, not quite down, but lower than he was. We go back to Friend, who slams their great club down towards AJ once more. Oh, that was nearly a nat 20 on my screen, and that would have been very bad for AJ. But it is now AJ's turn, and AJ, having dodged the great club again, as the snow is falling, brings their rapier round and their dagger. That'll hit. And their dagger. That doesn't. That does not.
No.
Dax.
If I move to beside Cherish, like to the right, would I get flanking as well?
Yes, because you can draw a line through Doug.
And I will stab Doug with my short sword.
Okay. That'll hit. Doug falls to the ground. Your hex damage also hits him, but he's dead at this point.
Yeah.
So
and my Colossal Slayer as well. So he's
he was really hurt by that attack, but
Yeah.
much more than he needed to be.
yeah.
Cherish.
Yes. He down, down.
Doug went down.
Is he dead or is he knocked out?
Oh, he's dead. I mean, I killed him. I'm not like you guys who are like, oh, let's.
I'm gonna run back to see what's happened over here. So I'll get to here. 25. How much do I have? 15? Like 10 more left?
5 more left.
Alright.
DM, I was going to ask as well if I could use rest of my movement to head back towards where the fight seems to be.
Yes, I'll move you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I just ran over here and
so
seen the situation. Don't look good.
Don't talk about it. None of us take, only Snicket's taking any damage from him.
Tanny, when you
Yes.
get there, you can use your attack action and your bonus action.
Oh yeah, so I'll use my attack action, and as I can see, our beloved, our Crocker Peacock, beautiful man here. I'm gonna ask Say, attack him! Keep doing it! Go for it, AJ!
And they
And
do.
he does!
And they do.
They do! Smack him real good, my baby.
And I mean, again, they get to add a D8 to that, so that would have actually been 15 points of damage. But as friend only had 4 hit points left,
he was savagely murdered.
He was killed in a very epic combat between the Aarakocra Avian of Joy and friend, who hit the ground twice and Snicket once.
Amazing.
And so we're out of combat.
Hey.
And I say to you, what do you guys wish to do now?
Well, I would like to make sure I retrieve my trap.
Okay. You do.
Well, I want to explore this this burial site a bit more, if I'm honest.
Good time.
So, Snicket,
Yeah.
you spend a little time looking here, and you can see that this is... each of the burial niches are 2 foot wide, 2 foot tall, and 5 foot deep. There is nothing in the niches but a couple of skulls and carved stone rocks.
Oh. I wave at Brim. Hi, Brim.
Hey, Snicket. You enter
Curious. Oh boy.
this area, and the tunnel, like the natural tunnel, bisects the burial chamber at this point. There are still some niches carved into the walls at the back of this room. And you can see abandoned on the ground a torch. And a stone knife that was being worked on here by Doug when the attack occurred. You can also see through into into one of the main chambers of this space, and you can see the bonfire that keeps it lit and warm. You can smell roasting meat. You can see goats and sheep in the distance, enclosed by a crude wooden fence, as well as a wooden cart with a broken wheel.
Okay. I take it this is where Doug and friend were until very recently.
From the looks of what you can see, Doug was at one point very recently here, and from some of the destruction and scattered objects, you assume that friend charged through this room when he was called upon.
And what are these things? What are these down here?
Goats and sheep.
Or something? Goats and sheep.
A mixture of goats and sheep, despite the fact that I only found pictures of goats, and that's mostly because I was lazy.
I call back down to the Brim. Did anybody want some goats or sheep? Ooh, there's a staircase up there.
I think Fox mentioned wanting a fluffy white animal.
Had they taken these from the town, or?
You've heard no evidence to say that sheep have gone missing. Is anyone doing any other watching of Snicket? Or are we happy to just let Snicket continue this trip through the caves?
Carrion's totally taking one of the skulls from one of the burial niches.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow Snicket, actually. Where did he go?
He's in the cave.
Okay.
Over here.
And then I shall continue along into.
Why am I? Oh, it's because of that reason.
There's a stairway up here. Don't know if that goes anywhere.
Could I search Doug just to see if he's got any?
Yep. Make me an investigation check.
Investigate.
That cave down there.
So
Have a
now,
look at these
now getting into this room, you can see the crates and barrels.
Anything interesting, or are they what you'd expect there to be, like food and water and supplies and stuff?
One of the crates is packed with straw.
Oh dear.
The Furberg uses this for feeding the sheep and goats. The other contains 10 large torches. The barrels are... Well, one of the barrels has an S on it, the other has a P on it, and...
Actually,
anything interesting here, or is this more of the same at this point?
suspended from the ceiling of this chamber by a series of ropes and pulleys are 6 baskets. Clustered near the south wall are 3 wooden casks carved with Good Mead's heraldic symbol.
The basket. Is there any mechanism or obvious way for them to come crashing down? Because that smells like trap to me.
You can see a pulley system that allows you to lower the baskets.
Alright, I'm gonna say to Cherish, stand back, and I'm gonna go to the pulley and carefully lower the baskets down.
I'm gonna stand back.
The baskets lower down, and there are 6 of them. The baskets contain sheep shears, milk pails, bristle brushes, several bags of grain and oats stolen from caravans from the looks of things. And assuming you're lowering all of them,
Yep.
one of them contains a bunch of items.
That's wonderfully generic. I will go and investigate the items.
This appears to be where the Verbeeg stores his treasure, where Doug stored his treasure. The treasure basket holds 72 silver pieces. I don't know if somebody wants to get up a list of what this is.
72 silver.
344 copper.
344 copper.
A translucent pink moss agate gemstone worth 10 gold pieces. A healer's kit. A hunting trap.
Oh, that'd be good for
Yeah. That's
yeah.
And a small rabbit skin bag containing 10 silvered sling stones.
it's all right. Nothing to blow up here. Nothing's going to explode here.
You also, as I say, there are the 3 casks of Good Mead.
Good Mead, home of the Good Mead. We did that joke already, didn't we?
We've done that joke a lot.
Yeah.
Come to Good Mead. What is
That? Oh gosh, that carved
What is that?
steps.
I've not entered the room, but I've seen that. And I'm like, yeah.
In the middle of this room is a rectangular stone block, 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, 3 feet tall. Pictographs on the wall of the chamber tell the tale of one tribe's journey through mighty mountains and crossing a perilous tundra.
I'm suspicious of this room. Take us. Is there like rocks or anything on the floor, like on the steps?
You can probably find like pebbles and things.
Yeah, I'm going to take like a handful of pebbles and throw them in, and like throw them at the block.
Tink, 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 tink. Nothing happens.
I am suspicious, but I have no evidence to be suspicious. I'm going to take a step inside.
You instantly die.
Death save.
No, nothing seems to occur as you step into the room. You see the carved steps that lead out of this room, back down to the room to the south. You can hear Brim and Dax and AJ sort of pottering around in the other rooms, and you can see the large stone slab, and you can now see more of the pictographs showing the various exploits of this tribe.
I can see giant letters on the wall. Looks like an EEG something something square E.
The pictographs illustrate how the brave chieftain of this tribe led them to settle in Icewind Dale, how they fought off terrible monsters to claim their land, and how they found peace.
Found peace. Ah.
Make me an investigation check.
I will do that.
All three of you in the room can make me this check.
What type of check is it?
Investigation.
That was so.
Okay.
Oh no! that was a 13. That was not a natural one.
Oh,
very nice.
Boy.
Carrion and Cherish.
Yep.
You both look at these pictures, and you both notice that the in the picture of the battle with the giant monsters, you notice that like most of the tribe are attacking with sort of standard Reghead tribal weaponry, slings, spears, swords, axes. The chieftain, the tribal chieftain, is wielding a wand and casting a destructive spell.
Wand of destructive.
Does it look like this thing can move? Does it look like this thing can move at all?
As you look at it, you can see like a seam in the stone.
I nudge. Cherish will like nudge at Carrie and like, you seeing the chieftain there? He's got different.
Got a wand.
Yeah.
You also notice the chieftain is depicted as female.
Chieftain is the Malay.
They're also female, but this is completely inconsequential because, of course, a woman can be a chieftain. Why wouldn't they be able to be a chieftain? It's really, really dumb to just think that your mouth. Really patriarchal way of thinking.
Cherish will approach the picture of the chieftain.
Okay.
Just have a nice little good look at her. See anything else what she looks like, or if she's like. Yeah,
it's difficult to tell out exact details about the person. It's very worn away artwork. It's been here quite some time.
Yeah.
I'm going to investigate this. I'm going to push at the seam.
What on where the wand is?
Well, we don't know what is a block. I'm assuming it's the block that has this.
Yeah, there is a seam where the block doesn't appear to have been carved out of the ground. Like, this is a separate block that has been bought here.
and I'm going to try pushing at it.
You heave against it, but it's going to take a lot more strength than you have to be able to move it.
I'll help if you need any help. Do you want to push it together?
No, I can do it by myself. Yes, sir.
Very funny, Carrie. And Cherish is going to come over here and then attempt to push the slab.
You can see from this that it's going to move, but it needs more strength than the two of you have.
Right, I'm coming in.
Right.
Nick it, Betsy, come on.
I call over Dax
Betsy beat Boop's words of encouragement.
I call on the rest of the guys.
Yeah, we get the whole team.
Get the other gang in here.
Okay. Dax 13. Okay. I'm going to just move you up there, Dax.
Oh, thank you.
You all four of you, just going to move the rest of the troop up here as well in an attempt to bring the map in. Why is the map?
Colour! Whenever AJ comes in, the colour pops up. I was like, oh, it's like really dull on black and white here, and then when AJ pops up, they become a rainbow. I'm using a bunny pen.
Bring Betsy in. As you all sort of heave against the stone, it grinds out of the way, and there is a shallow niche in the floor that holds the bones of a human female.
Oh, it's a grave.
Clutched in the chieftain's left hand is a pearl. In her right hand is a wand.
It's a coffin with skeletal remain
I
woman
No to take my
having
I want to grab the wand, but I at the same time want to investigate the scene first to see if there's any obvious
sure,
trap or anything.
Like the skeleton of a long dead chieftain is suddenly coming back to life.
Yeah. Which by all means I would love, but
I'm all there for it, but I'm going to carry over the nat 20 on investigation, and you don't see any traps. From the looks of things, the combination of the other buried dead, knowing what vagaries the group knows about the Redhead tribe, you can assume that the other burial niches leading up to this would have been the tribal warriors that would defend the chieftain even into the afterlife.
So basically, out of character and maybe a little bit of Cherish's brain noggin making sense, is that we stumbled upon a tomb which Doug and Friend and Bear Baby have been turning it into their homes.
From the looks of it, they had been living in the natural cave that sort of intersected this burial mound.
Yeah.
There is no evidence that they
are aware it's there.
They knew it was there because Doug appeared to be in the middle of one of the rooms of it, but there is no evidence that they have desecrated the tribal, like, they've not done anything to these rooms. They've not lived in them. They've not stolen from them. They've just sort of left them be.
I mean, I'm assuming this square of a room isn't big enough for either of them.
It would have been a great challenge for any of them to get into this room.
Right, okay. So yeah, that would make it a little bit more sense. They barely touched the place because they couldn't get into it.
Yeah, it's too tight of a squeeze for them to get in.
Got it.
They were very respectful and didn't do anything to the other tombs or other niches or anything like that. I'm grabbing a wand!
I'm going to attempt to grab the pearl.
Okay.
Cherish kind of looks at it and just like, oh, it's quite
I'm grabbing a wand and I'm going to be casting Identify using it.
I'm going to attempt to grab the pearl. I'm assuming it's probably nothing but just a nice little pearl. Is it just the pearl itself, or is there anything around it?
It's just a pearl.
It's a nice. How big is the pearl? Are we speaking? Is it tiny? Is it size of 5 pence?
Worry about pearl size pearl.
About a.
I never know what size.
Just about bigger than a 5 pence piece. Maybe about the size of a 20 pence piece.
All right, got it. Carrion.
Carrion.
Yes.
You cast Identify on the wand.
I do. Because I don't know what this thing does.
This is a +1 Wand of the War Mage.
Oh.
It makes me all burpy just thinking about it.
No, but that's pretty good. I'm gonna write that down. Wand of the War Mage.
I think actually there is some more information that
the skeleton does come to life.
This.
Okay.
This is a +1 Wand of the War Mage.
Cool.
However, there is a curse.
Yay.
I
have the sudden urge to take over the entirety of Icewind Dale.
You have to kill everybody. No. You are cursed if you remove this from the burial niche.
Right.
You're not... No, it's Identify. It tells you what the curse does, doesn't it?
It should tell me everything. From what I understand.
You will be haunted by nightmares and
what's new there?
unable to gain the benefit of a long rest until you remove the curse.
So I'd be gaining levels of exhaustion until it's removed.
Yes.
Or does it? So yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You would gain no benefit from the long rest.
That's no good. Well, I'll probably have to leave it in its niche then.
I'm going to say that you also know that you can either return it to its niche or remove the curse from the item.
Yeah, but we don't really have anything that can remove a curse.
Yeah.
And it'll probably take at least a few days to get to Bryn Shandar, which would be only maybe there'd be someone there that could remove the curse.
I'll leave it up to you. You've got the knowledge.
Right. Okay.
We're going back to the other room now.
Go back to the other room now.
Oh, hello.
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 Karen just has his hand on the wand in the niche, and he just starts humming.
Is everything okay, Carrion?
I know this tune.
Well, it's a Wand of the War Mage, which is cool and really useful, but it's cursed.
Oh no. That makes more sense since we're basically taking it from a corpse.
If
A lot of stuff corpses.
if it's taken from the niche, whoever has it won't be able to gain the benefits of won't be able to be plagued with nightmares and won't be able to rest.
Oh.
Oh no.
Do you mean that, for example, you wouldn't be able to take an 8-hour standard rest?
You wouldn't be able to sleep or gain our strange ability to completely heal all wounds over an 8-hour period.
You'd start taking exhaustion as well,
and just wouldn't be able to sleep, so we become exhausted.
So it's like real life, then, is what you're saying?
Yeah. And the curse could probably be removed, but I don't know of anyone or any. I mean, probably maybe someone in Bryn Shandar could remove it, but I don't know.
I don't suppose the curse is affected unless you use it, right?
No, if you take it out of the niche.
Oh, so you're more likely now cursed, right?
No, I'm not taking it out of the niche. I've literally just.
Use hands on it.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
we could leave it here, and when we learn how to deal with that curse problem, come back and get it.
I mean, that seems like a fair shout, fair idea.
Yeah.
I know you seem like you really wanted that wand.
Like it's really useful.
But I don't really like the idea of you getting nightmares, though, Carrion.
I mean, I'm already getting nightmares, but they're not really bothering my sleep at the moment.
No, exactly the point. There seems like we can handle those ones, but you having constant where you're not sleeping and getting unwell because of it doesn't sound like the best way to go.
Yeah, how long before you die from lack of sleep?
I don't know. Maybe like 6.
About a week.
About a week.
Depends on how constitution-y you feel.
I think we're gonna
how you constitutionally.
If I were to put it into a range from, I don't know, 1 to 20, I'd be at about a 4. Like, if I were to think of a way how my constitution would add to me, if I were to really focus on my constitution, I would say a +2.
Right, question. And this is probably out of character. What is a niche? I'm assuming like a pocket or something.
Divot in the ground.
Yeah. So from what I'm gathering is that this was a block of stone. They've like chiseled out a little niche, a little like indent where they've been able to lay the body, and then covered it over with a stone slab, like a sarcophagus.
Right. Cherish would like to look at the murals again, the paintings.
Yeah.
Does the way how the paintings, does it looks like it's with hostile, like evil intent, like hostility intent, like it's malicious due to the chieftain, or does it just look completely like she's defending and showing the opposite?
In the paintings, the way it's depicted is she has led them bravely into this place, and through her abilities in combat, they have been able to forge their way here and make a new home and find peace here.
Right. So basically nothing malicious then whatsoever.
But you also know these are painted by people of her tribe.
So of course they're going to make her look benevolent and shit.
Yeah, that is absolutely fair. Okay. All right, benevolent. benevolent is good and malevolent is bad.
Yes.
I always get them two mixed up.
Those are bad ones to get mixed up. They're opposites.
I know, but it's the way how it sounds and the way how it's different. Okay, so because I was saying, if it was like a piece of cloth that you could just take with you, that's absolutely fine. But if it's just like it's indicating that you cannot leave it, you can't take it out of the sarcophagus itself. Yeah, the best way is to protect yourself from having a curse is leave it in the coffin, and hope to the gods that they don't steal it. Nobody goes home, come back and steals it. Does anything? I'm holding the pearl, by the way. Does it do anything? Do I feel anything out of it, John?
Feel the icy touch of death. As you keel over.
You don't at present feel anything from it.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of to try to cover over the wand and like a piece of cloth from the chieftain's.
It's
wrapping.
long since turned to dust.
Then I find like a handkerchief that I might have or something like that, and I put that over it.
Okay.
My Cherish would like pops there saying my only worry is that the fact that since we're in this room, I'm worried it will be affecting all of us, not just you, because we're in this room.
I believe it only affects the person who takes it out.
So okay, so like let's say like you put it on the side of the bed, you're not touching it. Hopefully
you for what I'm saying, it's whoever takes it out is cursed. It doesn't matter if you're holding it. It doesn't matter if it's in your bag. It doesn't matter if you balance it on your head. You're cursed from that point on.
Okay. Hey,
so I could take this out and chuck it across the room and leave it there. I'm still cursed.
Right. Okay. That's totally understandable. That seems like legit. Okay. How about this? I can't remember if Cherish remembers Carrion mentioned like we got heals from one of the churches in one of the towns.
Yeah, Bryn Shandar.
All right. Cherish is gonna speak up. Like, what if you mentioned that we have someone who will help us if there's any necessary damages we get, like if we hurt, that can help us. Do you think they might be good at dealing with curses?
I don't deal in the divine.
I mean, it's a big gamble to take in that we take it there, and only to be told no. And if I remember rightly, the deal was specifically like to be healed and removing curses.
I mean, they might well be able to remove curses. Just we might not be able to remove the curse for free. But I don't know because, like I said, I don't deal in divine magics. I deal in the arcane.
I know. I'm just trying to help you here, Carrion.
We
I
can't
see that
take
you really
it
wanted that wand.
We can't take it. It's not right now. It's going to get you killed.
I feel I'd be more useful with it. But
Yeah, you'd be unless you're dead.
This is a difficult one.
I'm going to have to leave it, and then if we find someone who can remove curses, we'll have to.
Really hide it very well. Do you have like a spell that you can make it invisible?
I can make it. I can make it invisible. I could probably fight. If I focused hard enough, I could probably make it invisible for like an hour. But that's it.
It's been here for a long time.
Yeah, but thing is, now since we've cleared out the whole caves and there's nobody else left except for just us, and if we there's a high chance that people might come. There might be a new group of other people might be coming in and take over.
Well, I mean, did they get cursed? It's there's no upside to taking it really, because we're just going to lose. Carrying, you'll just die.
Yeah. We'll have to leave it.
Well, if we ever get a chance to find someone or your abilities improve more,
Could we put a bag over? Could we put a bag over it and carry the bag?
It's not gonna work that way, Snicket. The fact is that if we still take it, Karen is still cursed.
Whoever takes it out is
I'd see it more. It's less that the wand is cursed, but like the action of removing it from its resting place puts a curse on you.
I think so.
Even if I'm not sure what mechanically, but that seems to be how it.
I just had a random thought. How about we just we put it back and get Betsy to take it out?
Betsy doesn't need to sleep. I mean, to be fair, Betsy doesn't need to sleep, but can Betsy actually carry anything?
Would the magic of a curse realize that Snicket is
I've had another thought.
Yeah.
Is it literally, from my identifying and everything, is it literally the act of taking it out that curses someone? Or if they, if I don't know, someone were to cast a spell to get it out, whoever picks it up will be cursed? Is that roughly what I'm thinking it's probably going to be?
Or just mage hand it all the way back to Bryn Shandar, recast it every seconds. I'm trying to do a very particular loophole here.
Because trying to prevent, still have a...
You get the feeling that you are trying to get around a curse with a very weird loophole that you don't think is going to work.
Yeah.
So, no.
I was thinking maybe unseen servants.
Well, the only one I think of is maybe get one of the menagerie of pets that we've collected.
No. Betsy, on the other hand,
can't carry anything.
Betsy can't carry anything.
Betsy is a gun with legs.
I think we have to accept.
I'm sure they can scoop it out with their gun face, or
but then they can't hold
it. Their toes.
They can't hold it.
I think
God damn it!
It's this simple. It's if one of us takes it, we get cursed. We can take it and get a curse. We can leave it here until we find a better way to deal with the situation and then get it back. I think we're trying to find loopholes that I don't know if magic curses have loopholes.
You're the expert on loopholes, Dax. Let's be honest.
They probably do, but we're probably not powerful enough to get around them.
I mean, if Dax can't find a loophole, because Dax is probably the best, the best person we have on loopholes.
I think if there's a magic curse, I want to say this from my experience of knowing people who cast a lot of curses. If you try and be a smart arse and think your way around it, that will come back and bite you.
I figured as much.
Oh.
Alright. I think, there's no way out of this. I think it is best we just leave it in the coffin for now and then come back whenever we fully have the ability to remove it.
Hang on. But the pearl isn't cursed, is it?
I don't feel anything from it. Do you want to try and identify this one, Carrion?
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
I can.
Snicket is not taking the wand, just so I'm clear. I'll be right back.
You heard him, Snicket's taking the wand.
I heard, yeah, he definitely said that.
I can do a identify on. I'll ritual cast that identify though on the pearl.
That takes a while, don't it?
10 minutes.
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah. 11 minutes technically.
Yeah.
You sit down and you concentrate on the pearl for 11 minutes. This is a magic item.
A horribly cursed magic item.
Tell me it's not cursed, and I've probably really
The
cursed.
person who picks it up out of a sarcophagus must immediately make death saves.
Oh,
I'm going to do this because it's fun.
Oh no.
This is a Pearl of Power.
Pearl of Power.
So, a Pearl of Power, while it is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot.
Cool.
If the expended
However.
spell slot was 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you use the Pearl, you can't use it again until the next dawn. It has a similar curse to the wand. If it is removed from the niche, you don't get long rests until you break the curse, which can be done by removing curse or returning it to the niche.
Right.
The reason that
Okay.
Cherish doesn't feel anything from it is, while the curse will still affect her, it does require attunement by a spellcaster.
Right. Meanwhile, the wand is just literally, if you pick it up, you're cursed.
Both of them have the same curse trigger.
So it's only if you attune to them.
No, if you pick them up, they are cursed, but Tanny doesn't, they don't feel anything coming from it because you don't feel a curse happen until the until something, until they would take a long rest and it would
until
become...
shit starts, until cursy shit starts happening, they wouldn't know.
Yes.
Right, okay. That makes sense.
So, you now have that information. What you do with that is up to you.
And just like, Tanny did say they took it out of the thing.
They've taken it out.
Right.
They
Right.
are, from your knowledge of this, now cursed until they either put it back or get remove curse cast on them.
Right. Okie dokie.
Any other questions?
That's it.
Cool.
oh, they returned. They returned. What has happened?
I want to put that back.
Okay, puts it back. Is there?
Yeah, it's got the same curse on it.
Okay. Yep. Nope.
But it's
Did it have anything else besides the curse?
It's a pearl of power, which to explain that if I were to cast a spell of a certain power level, I could use a action to regain the spell slot back.
but you took it from the niche.
But so long as you put it back, it's fine.
Okay.
The curse goes away if you return it to the niche.
I returned it back. It's back in the niche.
It's just so if you take it out, you're cursed. If you put it back, the curse goes away. Or until we find some way to remove the curses of those items. So yeah.
You know what? I'm so glad you have that spell. If we didn't know about that spell, I think we would have had so much trouble.
At about this point, Dax and Brim both hear footsteps approaching the cave.
Oh
Oh,
Christ!
by the way, as Cherish was
hello.
saying that, Cherish also say I'm treating you to dinner tonight. If we get out of this place.
And you hear a female voice with a similar cadence and size to Doug shout into the cave, "Doug, you're home,
no.
sweetie."
Oh gosh.
Oh no!
I think it's time to leave.
We killed the whole fucking family.
Not yet.
He says.
What do you do?
Did we? First of all, did we remove this slab completely?
You pushed it to one side,
and it's like gone off the side.
Yeah.
Or, yeah. So it can't. It's not really feasible to.
Not very quickly put it back. No.
But is the skeletal body like still there?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just going to take the pearl and the wand and kind of like tuck it below, like underneath her, as best I can, just in a vain attempt to keep them safe.
Okay.
And then whatever the hell we're going to do to get out of this.
Doggy, you home?
I mean, I say we kill her.
I mean, she has literally done, at the moment, nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
You don't know. She's living with someone who's killing people all the time.
No, he's living with someone who killed some people in self-defense.
Yes.
No, it wasn't self-defense.
It was self-defense. He stole doesn't mean he gets fucking killed.
That is true.
No, but like, if he steals stuff from the town and his best friend went to the town and killed the, city guard person or whatever it was.
The speaker.
The speaker. These are people who don't see a problem killing. If you steal from someone,
I understand the speaker went after him.
If you steal from people and they try to stop you stealing, that's on you for stealing.
I don't know. It's sounding.
I'm not saying automatic death, but like.
Doggy. The sound of the voice is getting closer.
You guys are just you've been you're biased because of the sound of the voice, and they sound sweet.
You can deal with it yourself.
Are they coming? Is the voice and footsteps coming from this way?
This way.
That way. Okay. I say we sneak out this way.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah. I think that's probably the best idea.
Doggy, you'll never guess what I've found.
Away quickly.
Stops in his tracks.
Can someone do an impression of Dougie?
Well, and then I kind of like not really turning toward her. Now I want to see what she's found.
I'm just like, Cherish is already out the fucking door. She's like, I'm going. I'm not feeling great right now. I took a big hit.
Doggy, you cooked dinner. Oh, it's my favourite dwarf.
Oh, you see. Now that's kind of like putting a pause.
Yeah, it's like, hold up a minute.
Hang on.
Fuck it! I need to see what she's got.
Okay, 1 second. Invisible.
That's bad. This is bad.
You see a Verbeeg female, a very wide smile on her mouth.
Is it like very scary or just
you don't see it, but it's a misshapen face. Smile does look peculiar upon it. In one hand, she is carrying a spear that she's currently using to turn the spit of meat on the fire. And you can see next to the spit of meat a pair of boots. Under the other arm, she is carrying a basket containing fragments of metal.
At a glance, can I? Obviously, I'm not going to be able to identify it by like complete accuracy, but does it look like gold? Does it look like possibly iron?
You don't recognize them.
Come on, let's put more
Actually,
time
no.
behind them.
Roll me a
Roll me
a intelligence check, just straight intelligence.
straight intelligence check. Normal. 20.
Ooh. The shards of metal, as they sort of glint in the firelight, there's like a strange purple tinge to the metal.
Ooh.
And something clicks in the brain of the dreams you've been having.
Oh.
Oh.
And the comet crossing the sky, and this metal is somehow connected.
Oh no.
She's got a basket of metal, and it's from the weird comet thing that I keep dreaming about, and it's I don't know what it is, but I need to know more.
Yep, I see. Look, the eaten dwarves. Let's kill her. Or potentially, we can subdue her and question her about the stuff.
Either or. Preferably the subdue and ask her questions, and then maybe have to kill her if she's being not proper.
Do you drop invisibility as you charge back into the room, or are you staying?
No!
Okay.
Staying invisible.
Invisible.
Doggy!
No.
This is
Oh.
bad.
Well, we're going to have to take her. We're going to have to take her down. Like I said, either subdue or outright kill, but I prefer to be able to ask some questions.
As you formulate this plan, I'm going to call a close to this session, and we'll be back next time for you to deal with your new friend Garg.